Mickey.
And the Gators will put it away to start the game. Bringing it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down.
Where'd it go? Can you bring Apaches down? Uh-huh.
So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to get to figure out where he's going to be to double team him.
Thank you.
But I bet he's got the attention of this defense.
I know. We don't. Mom is gone.
I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe
We want her out.
other guys out wide. You've got two guys covering the tight end as a quarterback. You've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes. And so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down.
Oh, wow.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away.
Wow.
First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This offense will try to get something going with their first possession. We've had a few receivers win the Heisman in recent years. Devontae Smith was special. Travis Hunter on a different level, playing both ways. But what does it take for a receiver to receive this type of Heisman hype, Jesse?
Well, you have to keep making plays when everybody in the world knows the quarterback's throwing you the football, and that's what those Heisman Trophy winners were able to do. You think back to guys like Desmond Howard. He stepped up whenever he had an opportunity on the biggest stages, and that's what this guy has to do today.
Well, and that's for everybody, right? Down the stretch when it matters most, you have to be elite. But for a receiver, it's hard because you're dependent on the quarterback. He's got to get you the football, but making those big splash plays throughout a season. And listen, he started off the year putting up great numbers. It's just got to continue.
Now facing a third and long. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And that takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Oh, he just handled it. Tremendous effect. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Fired in there, but incomplete.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot.
No way to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Off and running. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they turn to a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. And they tacked on the extra point. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Combs. He's got great speed. He's got it out. Can they catch him? Boy, nothing electrifies the stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have work trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. On the move to the line, working for a big one. Makes the grab deep. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll have some touchdown Gator.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
trying play action. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Under fire. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Running to Green. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Dingle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Fires downfield. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Snags it inside the 20. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. The Gators are on the move. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he runs it impossible. Touchdown, Florida. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. There he goes. Open it up. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Guys, sometimes they call this hidden yardage, and the punt return man set them up with a touchdown Gator. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
Knocked down after a pickup of 3. 3 to the 12. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. The corners are walked up tight. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that run.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. And the Gamecocks are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Wide open, and it's a foot race. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football on the elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. It's caught. At the 35, he's got room. Running through contact. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up and they cannot get it done.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable.
Look out, he's got room.
San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Boise State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Dingle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Dingle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Working that left side now. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds a man in the middle. Looking for more room. And what a huge... play for this offense, just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. They're working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
He'll toss it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Great job by the back on the option.
Man, you just know that offense, they needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
On the move from inside his 5. He found some really
Buff.
running room on that
You
one.
can't roll that way.
The foul got loose as it is.
Motherfucker roll up the couch.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you.
He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse,
Shut up.
hit a guy in stride
Shut up.
so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone.
Why don't you
That's a
take a
nice
nap,
job by
dude?
the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
He'll bring it out. It's Combs. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The hand to the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Dingle. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring, and he will score! Touchdown, Gator!
Now, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead. Creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Gamecocks will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Fires one high and deep. Snatches it on the right. Off to the races. Touchdown, Florida! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner is stopped. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, running back on the move. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little room. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Rushes on it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And is incomplete on 3rd down.
And this is why this team is losing this game. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And there he goes.
What a nice job by the punt returner. First thing he does, secures the catch, and you can tell they set up the return. He reads his blocks really well, turns on the afterburners all the way to the end zone. Special teams coming up with a huge play.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Quick release on the RPO. He's into the open down the middle. The 40. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I can move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Finds the tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down.
Becky.
So you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a heat. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw for it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's caught. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some bounce. they've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Zings it complete to the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Gators have this offense rolling. Off play action on first down. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost have the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Rides to back and leaves it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Can't get him to the ground. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. The Gators trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try the run. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And a sack all the way back at the 5. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. Hailed the punt, can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team able
Mickey.
to wrestle him down.
Mickey.
The Gators sending the offense back to work.
Mickey. Go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Mickey.
What to do here on second and long.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to fire. This one's complete. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Snagged out of the air. And they'll drag
Mickey.
him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida.
What did I say?
And as we switch ends
What did I
of the field,
say?
let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Mickey.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Mickey.
Play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
They stop him just short of the first
Mickey.
down, but it will be second and inches coming up. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback now breaking the field. Spot a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Gator! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Mickey.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bring in the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job
Mickey.
to find another play.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Under fire. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his big tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. New set of downs after the completion. Finds his tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
So watch the offensive line here. They all block run. As they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the first down.
All right, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. Second and goal. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And the offense takes control of this football game. Well, I'll tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you in every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Rolling the dice to bring it out in the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some...
Breaks into the open. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the handoff. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late. Up front, moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. Cannot give us half as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Power football with the rush. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Working the middle. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Got his man quickly. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And his offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. 3 up the gut. The 10. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown. Suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward the windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better.
It's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much.
Oh. No.